Hello and welcome to HVNN's series of interviews with the candidates running for Poughkeepsie Common Council. I'm Roger Connor, and we are here at Spark Media Project in the Poughkeepsie Underwear Factory building in downtown Poughkeepsie. I'm joined by Nate Almeida, candidate for 3rd Ward Common Council seat. Nate, thank you for taking the time to be here.
Thank you, Roger. I appreciate you having me today.
Well, first off, tell me a little bit about living in the 3rd Ward, what you love about it, and what you love about the city of Poughkeepsie.
Well, much like the city of Poughkeepsie, one of the greatest things that I enjoy about the 3rd Ward is the diversity. From neighborhood to neighborhood, you'll find a mixture of African American, Hispanic, white, Chinese, even in some cases, and it's because of that diversity, it's really that diversity which is just one of the many reasons for why I love the city of Poughkeepsie overall. Now, of course, for me, I love the city of Poughkeepsie for more personal reasons. My backstory is one of constant service to the community, whether it was my earlier years in the Youth Build program at Nubian Directions, where my relationship blossomed from being a student in their GED program to now working for the organization, or the internships I've had with state and local officials over the years. The city has taken care of me, and so I see my running now as an opportunity to give back.
Let's talk about that a little bit. Give me some insight into what you feel are your best qualities for being a good Common Council member.
That's a good question. I think it's a mixture of skills that a person should encompass, which should make them a plausible candidate. I can only speak for myself in this regard in stating that I believe that my love for this community is one of the main characteristics. Other than that, like I mentioned before, my community service, whether my years in the Youth Build program or my internships with individuals like Charlie North in the Chamber of Commerce for a period of time. I've even interned for a former governor, New York State governor, as well as a state senator and a state assemblyman. I've served in 2 elected positions already myself. Once at the age of 22 years old, I served in the Poughkeepsie Public Library Board of Trustees. I was the youngest member out of 11. And then later on, I went on to serve on the Dutchess County Democratic Committee as the representative to the 3rd Ward in the 1st election district.
Good. Now, in the minute or so that we have left,
Sure.
Where do you see the greatest challenge facing the 3rd Ward and the city of Poughkeepsie overall being as we move into 2018?
Sure. For the 3rd Ward, I see one of our greatest challenges being reconnectivity. And I say that because while I see the rest of the city is beginning to get on a certain pathway towards progress, the 3rd Ward is largely disconnected from that, as well as other areas in the north side, but the 3rd Ward stands the most to gain out of a majority of the progress that the city can and will see over the years to come. And I believe that it takes foresight, I believe that it takes vision, and I also believe that it takes present leadership, a person who's accessible, a person who is present not only in body but also in mind, to be able to realize that we stand to gain a great deal as a community, the 3rd Ward. There's not a place that you can't go in the 3rd Ward where people are frustrated. They're frustrated with the dysfunction of our political system. They are frustrated with some of the decisions that are being made by our leadership in City Hall. I don't feel as though progress should be held for ransom. I feel as though there is a pragmatic approach that can be taken in ensuring that all interested parties or vested parties can gain. You know, government is not a zero-sum game. This is not like when you go to a casino and you either win or you lose. We should start looking for opportunities to make every decision that we make for the best, for the community, a win-win.
Very good. We're going to have to leave it there, but I appreciate your time today. We've been talking with Nate Almeida, 3rd Ward candidate for Poughkeepsie Common Council. And whether you live in the city of Poughkeepsie or anywhere in the Hudson Valley, be sure to get informed about your local elections and be sure to get out and vote on Tuesday, November 7th. Nate, thank you very much for your time today. Appreciate it.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.